What is your go-to regimen to stay healthy, and how do you handle aches and pains?
Yeah, I would say more significantly in my life is the things I don't do now. But it's definitely just movement, walking or Tai Chi or something that if you don't do it, you will lose it. And so, as far as flexibility or, aches and pains and those kinds of things, I try to just make sure that I'm staying active in some way, and it's not necessarily the same all the time. And then definitely more of like the meditation and the breathing and calming and those kinds of things have been. I mean, I don't think that I would be here today if I hadn't found Tai Chi. I mean, I know that that sounds like I'm selling something, but just as far as, some of the physical issues, I started Tai Chi basically in a wheelchair. I could walk a little bit and that kind of stuff, but was still using a chair frequently. And then as I healed after that and moved on, I can still utilize those things if I am extra sore or, if I have neuropathy or arthritis issues one day, then I have a way to do something thanks to learning chair Tai Chi or thanks to the adaptability of the type of the form that we teach. Especially working with Master Dowd, it really helped me to have to be mindful of what I needed, because I just want to jump in and say, oh, I can do it, and I want to be helpful and I want to be a part of it. And I need to really say, I can't do this today, or I need you to teach X and I will talk while you move, or, just coming up with ways to take care of myself while teaching. And I've used that now in all aspects of my life. And I never wanted to say I couldn't do it, and I never wanted to draw attention to myself as far as I have limitations, even though I do, so that's ridiculous. But yeah, dragging the leg or paint is really hard for me, and some of my nerve damage. It'll trigger, and I'll start shaking like the hand, and so just learning how to do that in a way that I can still get the benefits and do the form properly, but to adapt so that I'm not in pain or.
Sure. Good for you.
I stretch all the time. One of the biggest things for me was from Tai Chi, the biggest benefit was learning how to just incorporate all this stuff into daily activities, so, keeping posture and stretching. I, of course, don't do it nearly as much as I should, but I think it's kept me moving, even though I suffered from quite a bit of back pain through my life. It's my go-to whenever I have respiratory issues. Focusing on breath is always a blessing. Keeping away some of the anxiety of not being able to breathe when I was having those issues. Once again probably saved me too on more than one occasion.
Did you get everything removed from this area?
It was up here, but yeah.
Okay. But okay. Because I think the first thing I asked was, did you keep any of them?
I have them all.
You do?
Yeah. I have them in a little container that they gave me
That's
at the doctor's
awesome.
office. I had thought about putting them into a ring at some point.
That would be awesome. Are they a little cute little pendant or something?
Yeah. From the asphalt to my head to ring. That'd be fun.
For me, 30 minutes of Qigong in the morning. Every morning.
And you've been doing this for almost consistently a couple years now, right?
For several years.
Yeah.
It's one of the few things that has prevented my back from getting worse, and on some days actually makes it better. But it's that movement early in the morning, consistently. And that's the thing, it's not how much I do and when I do it, it's the fact that I've just been doing it consistently. So it's a buildup of benefit over time, as opposed to, wow, that was a really good session, and the next one wasn't. It was the fact that I just keep doing it. So that's a main thing.
And you're talking 5 to 7 days a week?
Minimum 5 days a week.
Okay. Oh, sure. Better nutrition. It was easier to get a box meal. It was more fun to learn how to cook in a more healthful manner. And then also to realize that butter can be healthy, and we shouldn't be ashamed of butter. I'm not afraid of butter.
And we should
Olive
be
oil, too.
encouraging him to do that because I've eaten at Shea Stadler and it's amazing.
Shea Stadler.
Shea Stadler is
Butter. You know, I started taking a single ingredient for a period of time and seeing what could be done with it. Not that it was ever fully stretched, but you know, you get inspired by watching a cooking show or something like that. My brother and I grew up with the Frugal Gourmet, and it never really just popped into being. You ask, like, what is a chicken? What can a chicken really be within a meal or something like that? As silly as it sounds, there's a depth of flavor there, and you get to discover it. It's great. Food makes a person smile, man.
keep doing it, keep doing it.
I would say always breath and movement with it. So if I have a ache, pain, whatever, and then water intake and resting, because you know that's something that is a challenge to set aside time to actually rest. I tend to not be one to be very good about that. So if there's an ache or pain, there's usually needs to be some sort of
Recoup time?
yeah shut down try.
On a general level, I do breath exercises quite a bit. I do the walking, the good walk, going up the stairs, down the stairs on a regular basis for the sake of posture. And again, we talked about earlier as far as having a balance of the mind and the body. And so I do those pretty much all the time whenever I'm walking around doing activities. The specific one is in my youth, I had a injury in my shoulder where I tore a tendon a little bit. And
Yeah, a little bit.
and one of the I kind of self-diagnosed myself on this, and the best posture that has helped me to heal that area, not necessarily heal it, but to get rid of the pain and build up surrounding areas, is in hands like clouds. Now, and this is with the left hand being the dominant one. And what I've noticed is every time I do that, it's all the right muscles are the ones working, and where the tear is actually is relaxed and simple, as long as I don't put 500 pounds on it. So specifically, that's something I find myself doing if I ever am not paying attention to this, bringing this forward. This kind of gets a little tired sometimes, and some of the physical work that I do, it becomes, in hindsight. So every once in a while, I'll have to remind myself, oh yes, I need to do hands like clouds, and I go through the posture a few times, and it feels numb. It feels great afterwards.